New this week on Home Video, an underrated biopic, an overblown heist movie, and two terrific films that deserve a wider audience. Let's start with Clint Eastwood's somewhat maligned J. Edgar, which I actually thought was pretty damn captivating. Leonardo DiCaprio gives a strong but sometimes distant performance playing Hoover.
It is my belief that when a man becomes a part of this bureau, he must so conduct himself as to eliminate even the slightest possibility of criticism as to his conduct.
The outstanding supporting cast includes Naomi Watts as Hoover's lifelong secretary and Dame Judi Dench as Hoover's doting and domineering mother, who suspects little J. Edgar might be a little, shall we say, delicate. Perhaps the most impressive work comes from Armie Hammer playing Clyde Tolson. He was Hoover's #2 man and the true love of his life.
We don't miss lunch no matter what, remember?
You pulled away from me in there.
Don't let the star power and that Seinfeldian title fool you. Tower Heist is actually pretty lousy.
What you trying to steal?
$20 million.
Take the Ocean's 11 movies, extract the charm and dumb down the plot by about 75%, and you've got Tower Heist. Eddie Murphy is underutilized playing the small-time crook who yells nearly every line. Ben Stiller is just kind of phoning it in. And Téa Leoni and Matthew Broderick should have been looking for a better movie to play in. The most enjoyable work comes from Alan Alda. He plays a Bernie Madoff-type financial schemer. He's also the target of the beyond ludicrous Tower Heist.
The real trick is getting away with it.
You'd be much better off taking a chance on The Way. Emilio Estevez directs his father, Martin Sheen, in this deeply spiritual and emotionally involving film.
We agreed that if I let you take me to the airport, you wouldn't lecture me about how I'm ruining my life.
I lied.
Sheen plays a grieving father who decides to complete the long hike that had claimed his son's life. Along the way, he meets a variety of wandering souls who are also on a quest for truth and for peace. This is a beautiful movie filled with scenes that will resonate with you for days after the viewing experience. Martin Sheen gives one of the best performances of his career.
My son was almost 40.
Yeah, but he'll always be your baby.
And finally, there's Martha Marcy May Marlene. Elizabeth Olsen isn't nearly as famous as her older sibling, megazillionaire twin sisters Mary Kate and Ashley, but she's the one who's on the brink of becoming a true star.
We have to leave. We all have to leave. What happened? I don't know.
I'm surprised there wasn't more talk of a Best Actress nomination for Olsen, who plays a deeply troubled young woman who escapes from a cult and moves in with her sister and the sister's boyfriend. The great John Hawkes is chilling and brilliant playing the cult leader.
So shoot Max then.
And this Friday marks the release of the surprisingly wonderful Puss in Boots. Just when I thought the Shrek franchise had worn out its welcome, we get this hilarious and consistently entertaining spin-off with Antonio Banderas as the title character. I'm Richard Roeper. Now get to renting, except Tower Heist. Don't rent that. Don't do it.